Well, Hawks lose 4-3 to the Detroit Red Wings. After having the greatest game of the season, winning 5-0 over the Ottawa Senators, they follow it up with a real stinker. The Hawks started out as the better team in tonight's action. They played well, they got on the board first, and they were pouncing on the Wings, trying to get the lead higher than they could, but the Wings were the better team and were able to come back and win this game. Shots on net really shows it in that second period alone. Shots on net per period, 10 to 12 for the Wings in the first, 3 to 9 for Detroit, for 3 to 19, I shall say it, for the Detroit Red Wings in the second, and 7 to 10 for Detroit in the third. Total shots on net, 41 20 in tonight's action. Hawks losing this thing 4-3. They had to kill off a penalty shot. Alex Stalock honestly played well tonight. He played a strong performance in net. He just did not get the help up front in the later half of this game. So let's get into this action, shall we? Power play, each team went 1 for 3 in it, and it basically showed from there. The special teams really weren't the big factors in this game. It was really the goals off the face-off that was the factors in this game. So let's get into this. In the first period, the Hawks were the team to get on the board first. They were able to score off of a power play. As soon as a 5-on-3 power play ended for the Hawks, they were able to score. But for a while, the Hawks were the better team. They came out, played well, kept playing hard. Alex Stalock made some big saves, and it led to the Hawks holding on. And we go in, have the energy, get a power play, and they score at 15:51 in the first period, scored by number 11, Taylor Radish. His 15th goal of the season, assisted by number 27, Lucas Reichel. And number 89, Andreas Athanasiou, to give the Hawks a 1-0 lead. This was a beautiful cross-crease sauce pass by Reichel to Radish to bury a one-timer past Husso. Hawks lead 1-0. And Radish wasn't done yet, because 2 minutes later at 17:58 in the first period, scored by number 11, Taylor Radish. His 16th goal of the season, assisted by number 70, Cole Gutman, and number 5, Connor Murphy, to make it a 2-0 lead for your Chicago Blackhawks. After that, the Wings were starting to gain a little bit of momentum. Radish getting a second goal of the night, though, and he's played a well game. I was thinking maybe a hat trick could be happening for Taylor Radish. Unfortunately, that did not come. But Hawks end up with the lead. It's 2-0 after 1. But with about 42 seconds in that first period of play, the refs call a penalty shot by the fact that they claim Caleb Jones put his glove over the puck in the goal crease. That led to a penalty shot. Review showed it shouldn't have been a penalty shot, as Caleb just shoved the puck into the back of Alex Stalock. But a penalty shot happened, and Stalock stoned Dylan Larkin. We go to the second period, tied up by 2. But in the second period, it was all Detroit. They came out into the second period with 42 seconds remaining in the intermission to go onto the bench. And, well, they clearly had something. Their coach clearly had something to say to them after that first period of play. And they were pouncing all over the puck, getting the opportunity, shooting it onto Stalock. And, well, at 2:53 in the second period, Jake Wallman from the blue line scores his 7th of the season, assisted by Mo Sider and Alex Chason. This came off of a little bit of a puck movement in the offensive zone for the Detroit Red Wings. Hawks, Andres Bjork kind of got burnt on it, and Wallman just shoots the puck past Stalock. It's 2-1. Hawks still lead. But Detroit was all momentum. They were moving the puck, getting the opportunities, holding the Hawks into the defensive zone for a while at points. At one point, some of the Hawks were stuck out there for 2 minutes in the defensive zone. And Detroit can't score until later on to tie this game up. Hawks had one opportunity that rang off the pipe, but it doesn't lead to any opportunity. Wings get a power play late in the second period, and they score at 18:34 off of a faceoff when Dylan Larkin scores his 24th of the season, assisted by Chason and Perron to make it a 2-2 game. This was as soon as the power play started, the power play ended with a goal immediately. Hawks were dead tired. They looked off and they couldn't get anything going. So they go into the third period tied up 2 apiece. Into the third period we go, and the Hawks were able to get their lead back. And well, it doesn't hold long, but they do get on the board first in this third period of play at 6:10 in the third period, scored by number 15, Joey Anderson. His first goal out of the Chicago Blackhawk. Third goal of the season, assisted by number 16, Jujhar Khaira, to give the Hawks a 3-2 lead over the Detroit Red Wings. This was a face-off win by Jujhar Khaira, gets the puck right onto the stick of Joey Anderson, and Anderson snipes it past Husso. Hawks lead 3-2, but the Wings do regain momentum. The Hawks had the momentum, should have held on to momentum after this Joey Anderson goal, but the Wings come out and get more opportunities. And while at 12:35 in the third period, Lucas Raymond ties the game up at with his 16th of the season, assisted by Haig and Sherratt to make it a 3-3 game with just 7 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in regulation time. It's tied up 3 apiece, and the Wings were able to score again 2 minutes and 32 seconds later, and it was by former Blackhawk Dominik Kubalik at 15:53 in the third period, his 18th of the season, assisted by Lundstrom and Kopp to make it a 4-3 Detroit win. Hawks pull Stalock with 2 minutes remaining, can't get any offensive momentum, and the Wings nearly got an empty net a couple of times, but weren't able to successfully do so. Hawks lose this thing 4-3, kind of helps the tank, but it still sucks to lose after having one of the best performances against the Ottawa Senators the other night. Down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I know it's been a long season, but there's sometimes bright sides in the long season. Hopefully it leads to a Connor Bedard or Adam Fantelli. And let's go Hawks.